Prairie Modern project. This is a home that we're building in Columbia, Missouri with architect Steve Basic of Steve Basic Architects out of Reading, Massachusetts. Today we're going to talk about our slabless assembly. So this floor assembly is super insulated, but one of the unique things about this is we did away with the concrete. And so what we have is we have about 10 inches of compacted lime waste aggregate, and then we have a poly vapor barrier. All the seams are taped, and then we have a layer of 4 inches of EPS foam, and then we have 2 layers of Advantech subflooring that are glued, screwed, and offset seams in opposite directions. And once we get to that top layer of Advantech, everything's screwed down. It is rock solid.
It all begins with digging a hole. Slab-on-grade construction works best when the ground is level, so they had to push around a little dirt to even out the humps and divots. When they had a pretty flat surface to work, they dug footings. Along with the stem walls, they poured a pad for the garage. Plumbing was stubbed out and they packed down the earth inside the foundation walls. Before they could go further with the slabless slab, they needed to get the house dried in. The walls are framed with 2x8s and the mud sill is placed atop sill sealer, which is sealed to the foundation and the mud sill with elastomeric caulk. They left the back wall out in order to make a ramp for the track-driven compactor to level and compact the crushed stone base. They were able to frame all of the window and door frames, along with the header assemblies, in the shop, which offered a flat, cool concrete floor during the heat of July in Missouri. When the framing package was ready, they trucked it to the site and stacked it up on the garage slab. The walls were framed on the compacted base and stood before the window and door frames were installed. They covered the walls with Zip R-sheathing, an OSB product with an inch of foam insulation on the one side and painted on weather barrier on the other. The roof was framed with trusses and sheathed with regular Zip sheathing. Now they added a crushed gravel base which replaces the slab.
Once the compacted aggregate has been sufficiently screeded, we will wet the surface one last time, compact one more time, and that gives us just a really locked in place, solid, flat surface to build from. That flat surface, I believe, is closer to dead flat than I've ever had a concrete slab poured for any home that we've built. So I was really happy with that ability to adjust during the process.
At this point, they're ready to do the other cool aspect of this floor. And the reason I flew all the way out there, a floating, insulated subfloor assembly.